What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I'm gonna I'm gonna speak on this Puff Daddy situation. Like it just seems like every week, his situation get worse and worse. Last week or a few days ago, I'm not gonna say last week, but a few days ago, Puff Daddy lost a lawsuit to a guy who sued him for like $100 million, right? Over $100 million. And now this week he's dealing with a situation with a young lady, Dawn Richards, and she is Dawn Richards was with Danity Kane, the group that that Puff Daddy had, and so now she's suing him, and to substantiate her charges, she is bringing into the fold. She's bringing Neo and Usher in, right? Now, the situation with that, she's bringing them in because she's trying to prove that those guys, that Neo and Usher, were around to witness Cassie. When Puff Daddy was assaulting Cassie, right? And so so I guess she think that if she can bring Neo and Usher in and substantiate that, that they witnessed this stuff, then that will give her story some legit, make it like more legit, right? And so my thing is, I'm like, when is it going to end? You know what I mean? For Puff Daddy, I know he is they just out here, he's just looking real bad. Every week it seems like it's something different. And that's what the people saying. Like the people are saying that Puff Daddy looked real bad with all of these allegations, week after week after week. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read some comments, from people as far as what they're saying about Puff Daddy. One commenter said that Puff Daddy is looking like the devil for real out here. And that's the point I just made. Like he is really looking bad out here. And so what was the let me see. And another commenter said that Diddy should go like on the offensive as far as like suing. Now I don't know what the like what how he this commenter figured that Diddy should go on the offensive. I don't know how that would do him any good. I mean, really, it just seemed like what's going to happen is, like, with all these cases coming up against Diddy, what's going to happen is they're going to, he's not going to have any money by the time it's time for him to go to court. So if he go to court and he don't have the money to put up a proper defense, then that's going to really hurt him hurt Puff Daddy in the long run. But man, I think this whole situation that he has himself caught up in is it's sad, really. And hopefully, these women that or really the people, not just women, men and women, hopefully that if he's guilty of these charges, hopefully that these people will get justice. But and it's hard to say that he, even though he hasn't been to court yet, it's hard to say that you're not guilty when you just have so many people coming up against you saying that you did this, you did that. And I mean, this I can't see anybody wanting to be in this guy's shoes right now, man, because it's just a sad situation for everybody involved. Puff Daddy, it's a sad situation for him. It's a sad situation for the for the alleged victims of of this situation of Puff Daddy. And like I said, basically it just seems like this thing is getting worse. And the reason why I think Puff Daddy lost that civil case recently against the guy who had said that Puff Daddy, had assaulted him. I think they said Puff Daddy didn't even show up for court for that one. So, and maybe he didn't show up for court for that one because maybe he didn't really take those allegations seriously. And so he felt like excuse me, he felt like he didn't have to really take those allegations. Maybe he felt like he didn't have to show up to court because he didn't take those allegations seriously. But with all these different allegations against Puff Daddy, like I said, it's getting worse and worse by the day. And I don't know how Puff Daddy's going to come out of this situation like unscathed. I don't know how he's going to come out of this situation, without without it costing him, financially, not just financially, but costing him his reputation, costing him his career, and also costing him financially. I think that this situation is really going to be I think it's going to be the really the end of Puff Daddy, like far as like his career and everything. I think he's done for. I don't see how you can come back from all of these allegations and everything that he's going through. I mean, they hurt his business, they hurt his reputation. Yeah, I don't see how he can come back from this. But that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also leave a comment and let me know, do you think that Puff Daddy do you agree with me that things are getting worse for Puff Daddy? And if so, do you think that he'll ever be able to just to get his reputation back, like to restore his reputation? And with that being said, make sure to leave a comment because I'm interested in your comments, and I will, I'll definitely give you a response. Peace.